We gotta wake up.
It's the first of the month. You know what I'm talking about? Nah.
I'm just kidding. Yes, sir. Wake up. It's a beautiful Sunday.
An amazing Sunday.
It's Sunday, son. Yes, sir.
We live?
Yeah, we're live.
All right, let's do it.
We are doing it.
Start it
Just
up.
trying to wake up.
Oh, I don't hear it, dude.
That's not playing through.
Nope.
What?
That's why I was like,
You just saw me just bouncing for
yeah,
no
I just saw
reason.
you. I just saw you bouncing your head. I was like, all right.
I've been playing music this whole time trying to wake up. It's all right. What's up,
Right.
dude? So you had a long night?
Had a long night at work.
Yeah.
Had work hour and 45 minutes over. It's a busy day, but we're good. Got some sleep. Well rested. It's a beautiful Sunday, so I can't complain.
It's a beautiful Sunday. Copying Joey. Wake up.
Is that when they film their podcast on Sundays?
No, he just always says stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
He'd be like, wake up. It's a beautiful Sunday. Get your shoes on. Get your teeth brushed. Get out there and hustle. And then he'll say, cocksucker. Get out there, cocksucker.
Okay.
This camera's not pointing to me. I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah, I see that.
Is that a lot better? I think.
No?
No?
Can you move it to your right, maybe?
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, too far.
We
All
good.
right, that's good. That's good.
That's
good.
perfect.
So what's been going on with you, man?
Well, not much other than the fact that TikTok lowered my RPM, which I'm really sad about that.
Why is that?
So they kind of caught on. They caught on to me. Well, I was posting like 35 times a day because it was making money. So I was like, I got in that millionaire mindset, and I was just like, post. If each one of these videos get 400,000 views, that's $400 a video. That's big money every day. That's what the mindset I was in. But eventually, it sent me a thing, and it was like, hey, we're lowering your RPM because you're just like posting like other people's content, like stand-up bits with GTA clips at the bottom. So it went from like $1.13 per 1,000 views down to like 0.3 cents. Yeah, I have like one video. It's like 400,000. It's made like $30. When before it would have made like 550. But it's okay. I'm working around it.
It's okay.
I'm learning from it. It says I can still raise it back up. It just said that, you have to do these things to raise it back up. And I was like, okay. Like there's different things, like different editing tools I can do and be more creative. As long as it's creative and like I'm editing the videos and I'm adding pictures and I'm adding captions and I'm doing stuff throughout the video, it'll count and erase the RPM. So I'm not out of the game yet. They just kicked me down. That's it. That's all they did.
You're still making money, still getting a bag, so that's okay.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's side money. If it ends up not working out, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want to get our account to 10K, get my account to 10K, so we don't have to worry about that because everything we post, it's our content. They can't say that.
Yeah.
Do
you want to talk about your hunting channel a little bit since it's getting around that season?
Me and Luke Miller. It's funny. I'm only working with Luke's nowadays. Apparently,
Yeah,
it's just
me
and you, and then me and Luke Miller. We're starting up a channel, Trophy Tales, like TALES, like Tales, Trophy Tales. We're gonna be doing everything. We're starting off. Obviously, it's bow season right now for whitetail. We're gonna be doing that, and then we're gonna move right into rifle season, or actually, scratch that, right into turkey season and rifle season. I'll just go ahead and combine the two because they're like side by side. And then, spring turkey season is going to come around. We're going to be doing videos then. And then I think in the summer, I got a lot of fishing buddies. So I think that might be the summer plan. I'm just going to get out there with a camera. That's my plan. Because I love hunting. So even if I don't get nothing me and Luke's talked. Even if we go out for a hunt and we don't get nothing, we're still posting the video because all those big hunting channels where they get something every time, it's just not realistic. It's just 95% of the time or 90% of the time you don't get anything. And it's still fun though. Like you still go out there and you still hustle. Like it's still fun. And that's the whole point. So me and Luke are both on that same page. I'm going to be making Luke like the main man because he knows so much about hunting. Like
he's legit. He's legit.
Luke's been doing it his whole life. I mean, I have too from a standpoint, but I just never liked it my whole life.
I'm gonna be honest. Went hunting one time. It was actually squirrel hunting. About 15 minutes. Me and my brother started swinging on vines, so we didn't make it very long. So I've never been a hunter, but I think it's cool, and if people like it, go for it. You know,
dude. Even if you don't hunt, still like food. So
yeah. So I can eat some deer meat. I don't complain about that.
Dude, if you want to come on, you don't even have to come on the hunt. But even if you come up and we get one, I still want to include that part. That's what I was telling Luke. I want to include that part into the videos too, like cooking the kill and doing everything and hanging out with like friends and family and like just feeding the whole thing to people because that needs to be part of the video because that's part of it. It's a huge part of it, you know.
Yeah, just showing how it's cooked, different ways you can cook it.
Different ways, like unique ways people do it.
How you can store it.
Yeah,
for
things
long
like that.
periods of time. So I mean, that's a very good idea because you don't normally see that on other channels.
Hunting channels. Yeah, and like on the whiteboard here behind me, I've got TikTok in this corner. Us, me and you right here. Oh, no, wait, that's the hunting channel right there. Me and you's right here, and then all the way over here. You can't see it. Okay. That's like my band and stuff. So I've got it all set up. This is a huge whiteboard, and I've wrote down like long-term goals for each thing that I have, short-term goals. There's some other hunting channels here in West Virginia that me and Luke made that a short-term goal. We're like, all right, hopefully by next deer season will be decent enough that maybe we can collaborate with one of those guys, and because they're just down the bottom of the state.
Like, just down south.
Yeah, but it's even closer to where you're at right now. So just stay at mom and dad's house and just go down there, and then just come back. So up here in Morgantown.
So where I'm at right now, there's some really good fishing spots, and I know somebody where we could have a private like pond if we wanted to. So
yeah. Oh yeah, slaying some big bass.
I don't mind. I like to fish. I'm not a hunter, but I do like to fish. So
yeah, I definitely want to get some like. I don't know. I'm just trying to be the camera guy because a lot of these people are really good at what they do. They just need a guy like me to help film it, put it out, make content.
I have a buddy who we might have on the podcast, Brandon. He's he's a pretty decent hunter and pretty good fisher too. So
yeah,
he might be one to collab with.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to collaborate with everybody. Honestly, it's like the biggest thing. Joel too is another big guy, like Luke's cousin. He catches big musky fish.
Joel what? You know his last name?
Joel Miller.
Oh, okay.
Joel, and I don't know if Josh hunts, like the mayor. I don't know if Josh hunts. I don't think he does.
Oh, okay.
But it's Josh's brother.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll talk to Luke. We'll get it all figured out. It'll be good summer content, fishing. We'll get the trophy tails started. Whenever I get my my next paycheck, I'm gonna buy some stuff for podcast and some stuff for the hunting channel. I think that's my next move. I'm gonna buy a better webcam so I look better. Get a better mic. I want my Shure like in front of me. I want it like like the boom mic.
Do you not have that blue snowball, right?
Yeah, I have this.
You don't. Oh. Everything okay?
Hear me?
I can now.
I unplugged the mic. I want to pick it up to show you. I have this mic. It's just got a really short cable.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want
So
to,
it can't.
yeah, I want to pick it up to bring it over there, and I unplugged it. We good though.
We're good now. We're good. We're good.
But yeah, man. What's been up with you? I know you said you had a long night.
Had a long night at work, and then I've been sick for like a week. Actually, over a week.
Really?
So I have like a severe ear infection in my left ear right here, and I went to MedExpress, got medicine, and they got me medicine for like 7 days. I was supposed
Yeah.
to take one pill twice a day, and went through all my medicine. Ear infection got worse, and now my right ear is starting to bother me, and I have a cold. So
We're really pushing through today because I'm also kind of sick. So I've been sick for about a week. I had like had the cough, had the sore throat, had the congestion, and then like a day later, all that went away. But I still had the cough and the congestion.
yeah.
Like it just won't leave. Everything else is gone. I don't feel drowsy.
Hey, you know what that sounds like?
What, COVID? It could be. Might be. I hope not. That'd really suck. I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. That's all right. Oh, dude, is it just me, or do you kind of enjoy? This is weird. Do you kind of enjoy being sick? Sometimes I kind of enjoy it when it's not
Oh,
like a deathly sick, but like what
no,
I had, I kind of enjoy it.
no, can't
I,
relate.
th- I think it's because like I work so much, like I work all the time, plus I do all my other stuff. It gives me an excuse to be like, all right, I can actually rest.
To be
And it
sick.
shouldn't be that way. It's not healthy, but when I get sick, I'm like, all right, I can just lay in bed and watch movies, and I don't have like I'm not beating myself up for
Yeah,
laying in bed watching movies. It really sucks that I have that mentality sometimes, but I don't know. Sometimes when I get sick, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to eat soup, and I'm going to lay in bed and watch movies, and I can't tell myself different because even if I try it, just nothing's going to happen.
yeah. I personally can't relate to that because I would like to feel 100% if I could, but I get what you're saying, especially if you're just a person who likes to work. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
it gives me an excuse to just be like, all right, I'm just going to sit here and watch freaking movies all day
Yeah.
and play PlayStation. Dude, when I got COVID the first time, that was when the PlayStation 5 was coming out. Demon Souls came out. I hit up Josh, my brother, and I was just like, "Can I borrow your PlayStation 5?" And I just played Demon Souls, which was the worst idea for COVID because I had the worst headache already, and you know how I am. I was screaming my head off.
Oh my! I couldn't imagine you sitting for 10 hours trying to play Demon Souls or Dark Souls or whatever.
Oh,
I
dude, it was
couldn't.
longer than 10. It
Yeah,
was I was
yeah.
all day, all night. I was just with a headache, puking and stuff, and I'm just like, what? Barely can scream anymore.
Yeah, yeah, I can definitely picture that. That would be miserable. I would never want to play one of those games when I was sick.
it was a good memory. As much as
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got mad,
no,
it's still a good memory.
no, I get that completely. When I had COVID, I don't know. Did we talk about when I had COVID or not?
All right, go ahead and talk about it. Also, I'm hitting up a guest here in
Okay.
a minute.
Yeah, so when I had COVID, I was stuck in my bedroom because I had two roommates who had to quarantine as well, but they tested negative for COVID.
Uh-huh.
So I had to stay in my room and I'd only go to the bathroom. And what I did was I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I I got a bunch of buddies on there and we would play Search and Destroy hardcore. And I'm telling you, I did that for over 12 hours a day, and that was for 10 days straight.
Just playing Warzone. That was right when Warzone was just first coming out?
That was yeah. At that point, I didn't play Warzone. I think it might have been before Rebirth because I liked Rebirth more than Warzone. So I
Yeah.
was playing a lot of hardcore Search and Destroy with my buddies. We'd have a big group and we'd go on. Sometimes we'd like kill the other team, and if we were losing, we just start yelling and talking a bunch of crap.
Talking smack.
How toxic Call of Duty could be. So
Dude,
we had a lot of fun doing that. But
that's like when you came up the last time, we were just playing gunfight, and I was just trolling people, bro. They were getting so mad. They're like, shut up. And I was like, boo, you stink. Get out of here. We'd win. I'd still say it. We lose. I'd still say it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you go out talking crap. Yeah, for sure.
100%. Also, if I mute my mic a couple of times throughout this podcast, probably me just spitting stuff up. I'm going to be honest.
Okay. There he goes.
Excuse me, brother.
Yeah, you didn't mute.
I reached over, pressed the button, missed it.
I'm just messing with you.
Reached over, missed it, and then looked over, and it was still fucking going. I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We got Zemo on the pod. He's watching.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he just sent me a text.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Also, dude, I just realized I've been streaming my email this whole time.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
That's okay.
How do I end screen share? There we go.
There we
lot
go.
Better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been sitting in my email for our email.
Yeah. I was wondering why you still had that up, but
I'm sick.
I didn't feel like saying anything, so.
Oh, dude, if I'm ever doing anything goofy like that, just let me know.
Okay.
Well, today we have a guest that'll be joining soon.
It's a pretty cool guest, I can't lie.
He is dating Zendaya, and then I think he was dating Ice Spice.
Bro, he's a munch?
He's a munch.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Dude, I guess gets everybody. His name is Spencer Macke. He played on the West Virginia basketball team. I sent him a link. I'm just waiting for him to join. Text me back. So whenever he joins, I'll bring him in. But we got some cool things that are going to happen. But for now, we were talking about Call of Duty, dude. Me and Spencer were just talking about this yesterday. Have you played the new Modern Warfare? I think the beta's out.
No, I'm going to wait until after the beta because I always play the beta. I'm like, yeah, this game's going to be the best game ever.
Yeah.
And I get real hyped about it, and then it gets fully released, and it's kind of disappointing. So I'm hoping – I have seen gameplay on it, and I like that they brought back all the old like MW2 maps. I think it's awesome. But I liked MW2, but definitely not one of my favorites.
What, MW2?
Yeah, I'm hoping that MW3 can.
I thought you loved MW2.
Are you talking about the old one?
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about the new one.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yes,
no, I wasn't a huge fan either.
Yeah, the old MW2, I just have the greatest memories of just meeting random people on Xbox 360, starting parties with them, and then making good friendships. I remember my brother. This is kind of funny, but I don't know like how much you can get in trouble for this. But on Xbox 360, my brother used a mod, or he paid somebody money to hack the game to higher his rank, so he was Master Prestige.
Oh, you're not gonna get in trouble for that. Plus, dude, it's been 12 years.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
But I just remember being max prestige and being really bad at the game because I was so little. So everyone would they would talk crap on me. Our name was XX Squid because me and my brother shared an Xbox. Mm-hmm. And it was the funniest thing ever because people would just be talking so much crap to me. It was hilarious.
I remember coming to your house and playing MW2 a lot. That's when I first got into it.
Oh yeah.
But our guest is here. He's not on the stream yet. He's sitting in queue. I see him over there smiling. I'm about to bring him in. What's up, dude?
What's up, fella?
What's up?
What's going on?
Not much. We're just chilling. What are you up to?
I'm watching football right now. I've been watching football all day.
Yeah? Who's playing right now?
Throw those bets down. I'm cycling between games, but I had the Dolphins game on, watching them play the Giants. I thought it was going to be a blowout, but it's not.
Yeah, I was thinking it'd be a blowout, but
I know they had a 102-yard interception return. The Giants did.
Oh, damn.
I
Their
know.
defense been struggling this year, right?
I know. Yeah. Yeah, they look good right now, though. It's half now. Whatever. So what's going on with you guys?
Not much, dude. Thank you for joining. We've just been sitting
Yeah.
there talking about Call of Duty. I was just telling him how you were telling me about the beta yesterday.
Yeah, I'm a big Call of Duty guy. I like Call of Duty.
Dude, the previews of zombies from what I was seeing looks pretty decent, honestly. But I don't know if they're
I just
real.
don't really like open. I don't like the open world, but it looked all right. It didn't look bad at all.
It's
The
got
open world
DMZ
aspect.
vibes, kind of.
What'd you say? What kind of vibes?
It's got DMZ vibes, kind
A
of.
little bit. Yeah, it's like out. Did you play Outbreak?
No.
It's legitimately Outbreak. I didn't really like Outbreak, but you know.
Okay.
Outbreak was Cold War, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was like the open world zombie stuff that they did.
Oh yeah, I actually just downloaded when they made Cold War 3, like not too long ago. I was just playing like a lot of Outbreak actually.
They
I
made it
started
free.
liking it. They did for like a month on PlayStation. It was like the PSN.
Okay.
But I had already had it, but like one of my friends got it and he was like, dude, let's play Outbreak. And I was like, all right, I guess so.
Yeah.
I had it running for like 4 hours and I was like, dude, I gotta go to bed. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. I know. I remember those nights.
Yeah, just staying up late as hell.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So, what's this thing with you dating Zendaya? What's going on with that? What?
I don't know. Honestly, I'll tell you the full story. I got home from the gym. It was probably like maybe 9:30. And I was cooking food in the kitchen, and some of like my buddies sent me a Twitter link, and I didn't even have Twitter at the time on my phone because I had to get off Twitter because I don't know, it got like annoying to me for a little bit, so I deleted it. And I opened it up, and I don't know where it came from. I have no idea where it came from. It was hilarious. I was thinking, like, I don't know, how do I make it even more funny? So I did you see the thing that I did? I cropped my head on Spider-Man.
Bro, you ran with that. You ran with that.
Yeah, I did. It was hilarious. I was at Fats that night on Taco Tuesday though. So it had to have been somebody there just like messing around. But actually the best part about it is I got in an Uber that weekend, and my Uber driver asked me about it, and he was like, yeah, this like sucks because I don't remember this at all after that night out. And he said that he picked me up from Fats that night, so he was like, oh, I was thinking like maybe you were there with Zendaya. I was getting calls from like people that were like that used to play here. They were saying like, are you actually dating Zendaya? I was, dude, bro, like. But it was funny because some people actually believed it. Like, they actually thought they fell for it. So it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great.
It would be great.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
It's kind of funny.
Zendaya, you know what I mean?
I know. I would love to know where it came from. Like, no clue.
And then you were telling me yesterday about Ice Spice.
Yeah, the guys of the Barstool. I know the Barstool Instagram guys, but I guess somebody walked. It was my birthday. It was my birthday night, so I was out at Fats. God, just great things happening when I go to Fats, evidently. And I was drinking on my birthday, and somebody walked up to me, and somebody was talking to me, and somebody took a picture of this girl, and it was like I was just talking to her. It was not like anything serious. It was just like, oh, how are you? Hello. And yeah, they started saying now I'm not dating Zendaya anymore. I'm dating Ice Spice now. So that was a rumor. I think I have to go with Zendaya over Ice Spice. So realistically, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Luke, I told Luke about it right before you joined. He's like, Spencer's a munch? He's a munch?
Oh, dude. Great. Oh, that's tough.
I'm gonna clip that and I'm gonna put that as a title. Spencer's a munch? Question mark?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Spencer Macke, a munch?
Munch.
So how did you all meet?
Us two?
Yeah, me and Spencer?
I think honestly it was probably like a year ago today, or around this time a year ago.
Just
I was
about,
walking my dog. Yeah, we were walking our dogs. I had just gotten my dog. I just read. God, now I'm trying. I probably told you when it was, honestly.
Luke or me?
You, how, like when he was a puppy.
Yeah, he was still a pup. He was small.
I maybe have had him for 2 or 3 weeks at that time. Yeah, I saw you. And yeah, I used to have a dog. I used to, this girl that I was with for a long time. I was not a big dog person at all. At all. I did not like dogs. I didn't mind dogs, but I was never like, oh yeah, like let's get a dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she kind of brought up the idea. She was like, oh, let's get this dog. And I remember the night before she went and picked up this dog. We were sitting there, we were talking, and I was like, are you sure you want to get a dog? Like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, and like, I had turned into a whole thing. Ends up getting the dog, get another one later on. So I had 2 little greyhounds, like little Italian greyhounds, and they were the craziest dogs ever. And then she ended up moving back home. She took the dog, so I got mine. I rescued mine from PA last year. But yeah, he is a trooper.
Dude, I remember I was just walking decks because that's when I like first moved in. Kind of I hadn't found any neighbors that actually like liked me yet. Because when we first moved in here, like Spencer knows, it's pretty like everybody's here is like pretty laid back. They're got jobs, like they got families and stuff. And then me and Spencer are just college kids. Like
they definitely not like it, dude. These people, they definitely
yeah. So like when we first moved in, you kind of got that vibe of like people didn't kind of like you, and they've come around since then. But like I saw Spencer and he had like W was still a pup. Real pup, and I was like, dude, another husky. So we just started walking towards each other, and that's pretty much been since there.
Yep.
Because I was like, finally somebody has another husky. They got along. And I've been telling Spencer and Dubby, I was like, Dubby's gonna be able to whip his ass in like a year. And now when they see each other, Dubby he stands his ground. But before, Dexter would just kind of whip the shit out of him.
Oh, it's hilarious, seriously. It was funny. See, we were talking about this a little bit yesterday. I'm thinking more and more because when I rescued him, I was told that he was a Pomsky, and bro, he was not at all. Like,
yeah,
he is nowhere. No, not even. I don't know where the guy I rescued him from got that information, but that is not right. Like, I think he's collie and husky. Don't you?
Yeah, I think he's definitely got border collie in him for sure.
His face is long. His nose is still so long.
That and his
right now on my deck. I have the deck open. He's just sitting out there.
He's just chilling.
Yeah.
So Pomsky's supposed to be like really small, right?
Mm-hmm.
But still look like a husky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
it's a Pomeranian and a husky. I think it's a little bit.
Okay.
Tiny, but it's a mix between a Pomeranian. I think.
Yeah, the guy on my street, like towards the middle. He has a Pomeranian husky. I just met him like 2 weeks ago. It's still a pup. His name's Simba. The dog is. But it's super small because yours looks nothing like what his is, and his is a Pomsky. And Dubby, you can tell he's got some border collie in him because too his fur is like super straight. Yeah. It's not like puffy like a husky's is almost.
It's like his neck. His like neck fur is a little bit different than the other ones I see.
Yeah, for sure.
But how long have you guys been doing this?
The podcast?
Yeah.
It'd be about a month now, right? I think because this is our fourth or fifth. I titled it as the fourth, and we've been doing it like once a week, so it's got to be about a month.
Nice.
We originally started it because like Luke lives an hour and a half away in like Parkersburg. I'm only up here. I never get to see him anymore, so I was just like, dude, it's a way to catch up, plus make content, have fun. We can bring people on.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe make some money down the road, actually turn it into something. Never know. I don't know. So far, it's been working out fine, dude. The most random people will come up to me now and they're like, I watch your podcast. And I'm like, what? I didn't even think like it would take off it hasn't taken off or nothing, but like still the most random people. I'm like, what? You're watching it?
Macke did it for a long time.
Yeah.
All that ESPN stuff.
Oh, yeah. Now he's mainstream now.
Big time.
Yeah.
I was going through my Twitter the other day, and I don't know why. Like, there's people that don't like him. I guess I don't really know what's going on with that. I like him. I think he's funny.
Everything I've seen him, I haven't had a problem with him.
I love him.
He's from Dave, isn't
funny.
he?
Yeah, he was
a kicker.
Yeah. Kicker.
Yeah. Because I seen the other day, because where I'm so big in the stand-up, he was doing something with Shane. Like Shane Gillis was on like one of the NCAA games, and they had Shane as like one of the announcers because Shane's a big Notre Dame guy.
Oh, am I? I don't know if I was this week. He's been doing game days. Actually, oh, dude. What's his name? He's from The Hangover. He's the little Asian from The Hangover.
Oh yeah. What's his name?
He went to Duke. He went to Duke.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
was on game day last week. Oh my god,
he was barking at a little kid or something like that.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Ken Jong. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I hope I said that right.
Yeah.
Kendrick King Joel Jong. It's his legal name.
You tried.
I tried. Also, sorry if like any point I like mute and disappear. I'm still coughing and shit like I was telling you yesterday. Luke is too. He's got an ear infection.
Yeah, that time of the year.
Dude, so what's going on in the basketball world for you? Like, what are you doing in basketball right now? I know you graduated with me back in May, but are you still doing anything with basketball or?
I'm doing like so like John Flowers and them started a like you guys know what West Virginia is, like that alumni team that plays every year in like the G.
You say Best Virginia?
Yeah. So it's like a bunch of alumni from West Virginia, like from the basketball team that played, and they play every year in a TBT, but they started like a youth organization, and I just help out with that right now, and I train like some older guys, some people I played with, some people I grew up with, and I train some like young kids in the area. And as far as basketball, that's pretty much I help out my mom a lot with stuff, and that's pretty much it with basketball though.
Just helping out.
Yeah, just training people, and I was I don't know, maybe in the future getting on coaching somewhere. I would like to do that, but we'll see.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
Yeah, it was eventful off season with the program here. All that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, because I know it's kind of still a touchy subject. But what do you think about the situation with Bob Huggins?
How much of this is gonna be like edited?
And what if you don't want to talk about it?
Yeah, you don't want to talk about it, or we can edit whatever out. It's totally fine.
So like the whole podcast gets put on like Facebook and YouTube, but I'm the one that clips out, but I won't clip it out if you don't want me to clip it out, or if you don't want to say anything, you don't got to. I know that like I've seen a lot of stuff where you and Bobby were close for you a little bit.
Yeah, I liked them. I loved them. I just think it was honestly a bad scenario, and I don't know. I don't really, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I really have not kept up with it as far as kind of what happened legally.
Yeah.
That maybe jumped the gun a little bit too early here, doing that, like kind of getting them out right away. I don't know if that was the right idea. I don't really agree with that, but then again, earlier in the year he was on a little bit thin ice, so.
Yeah, I remember some stuff happened. I've seen him around, like when I go down to like Little G's and stuff. I've seen him a couple of times because he lives like right by us.
Yeah, he does.
Just right down the street.
Yeah, actually, there's a couple coaches that live by us. You would be surprised.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there used to be a coach that lived in this neighborhood. A house literally on the main road. Next time we're walking, I'll show you exactly where he lived. But no, he went to SC State. So.
SC State? Where's that at?
He said down in South Carolina. It's an HBCU, but he got the head job down there. His name's Eric Martin. So he was a good dude.
Oh, okay. But for basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Luke was telling me before the podcast, because I don't know a ton about sports. I'm going to be honest, but I'm still learning. He was telling me, like, one of his buddies is like, dude, your friend knows nothing about football or basketball. I was like, yeah, I really don't, but I'm here. I'm learning. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, I know a lot of people. I got a roommate. One of my roommates does not know anything about sports either. So I make fun of him. We're sitting here. we were sitting here last week, and we were watching an MLB game. Oh, he'll love this. I'm gonna send this to him. He asked me in an MLB game what quarter it was.
Instead of inning.
Yeah.
Baseball is like the only one that I might know something about because I played baseball in high school for like 2 years.
Well, but I like baseball. I like how baseball was this year. I like the pitching clock. I think it makes it more enjoyable.
Yes.
Bro. You're having games that are like
Yes.
9-8, 10-9. Like it was like a frequent thing. A lot more offense. I like that.
A lot of people didn't like it, but I think it just makes it quicker, more fast paced, and more enjoyable.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think it's fun. I think it's better to watch.
Are you saying the pitching clock changed? What is that?
They just made there was never a pitching clock prior to this, right?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, so it's like a clock that they have on their pitching, like how fast they have to like take a pitch.
Yeah.
Or not take a pitch, but like throw a pitch. They have so many seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like speeding it up. That's why I don't know. Like a lot of like pitchers that have been really good the past couple of years kind of had bad years, and it's like interesting to kind of look at the statistics because some of the pitchers are like on the heavier side.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know. Maybe it's just like their endurance and their stamina because you can be big and you can play baseball. You can be good at baseball. Like it does not matter how big you are in baseball.
I mean, like size wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because even if you're not big, if you hit the ball right on the bat, you're still going to be a good hitter.
Yeah.
Be
a good fielder.
Any guy like me, and I could hit the ball right every single time and have a big guy like Luke who may miss it. Yeah.
So in 2015, the MLB tested out the pitching clock with the AA and AAA teams. And then next several years, they improved it. And then I think 2022 of September, they added it into MLB is what it looks like.
The pitching clock?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only other thing I know about sports is like, I know the guys at WVU. Like I know you. I know Jared Bartlett. And there's a couple other players I know. Yeah,
I love Jared. I actually love Jared.
He's been killing it. He's getting a lot of sacks recently.
They're doing well.
I met Jared like sociology freshman year. We had sociology together. It sucked. The class was awful, bro.
I have.
What is it?
What teacher did you have? What professor?
It was some woman. It was.
Oh, okay. I had. We had to take it in the summer. I was in the class.
Oh, okay.
In the summer. That was my first college class. Oh, dude, it was like a class at like 10 in the morning, and we had to lift before and do conditioning before. But you get to the class, you stink. You absolutely stink. You have no time to take a shower, and then it's just like I'm sitting there and like fighting everything in me to keep my eyes open and
stay awake.
Yeah, there's a couple of those when a little conditioning workout, get in the car and can't even talk, like can't even make myself like even talk like deuce at all. I'm just so dead in the car. And
dude, plus WVU is, despite all the other colleges, we're full of mountains, so you gotta walk up 3 freaking mountains just to get to one class, bro.
Yeah.
And after you already hit conditioning, it's gotta suck.
Yeah, I had some buddies come up freshman year, and one of their girlfriends was driving a car up the hill, and she started freaking out. Like, it was the hill right by Ashbrook, going up to like U Club, the steep hill. Yeah,
the one like to the left.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was that one.
That hill is steep.
It was so steep. That's the one when when all the snow was going down, somebody slid down in like in whatever and nailed the cop car and then ran.
Oh, is that the hill?
Yeah.
Well, there's some crazy WVU parties. People get hit with pepper balls. People snowboard or going down those hills on snowboards.
I never partook in any of those crazy parties. I wish I did. But they looked like they were fun. We always had something going on.
WVU.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's that one street on that hill. I always see it like smoke. Like on game day, there's always like smoke and people lighting off fireworks, and it's just like covered and cops are always there.
Yeah.
I forget what street that is, but you know what I'm talking about.
Peace. No, I don't want to say something. That would be the wrong street.
You're good.
Here, so.
Burning couches. We're notorious for that.
Yeah. Burning couches. Yep. Yep.
Ooh.
So you're originally from Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
What's basketball like in high school in Kentucky?
There's no. I think the biggest change. I don't think people. It's different from because I haven't been anywhere else. But there's no like class system. So like, you can be like a 200-person school and you have to go up against like a 3,000-person school. So it's like,
Oh, are you serious?
yeah, I guess West Virginia has maybe 6. I thought.
So at one point we had single A, double A, and triple A, and then I think we just recently expanded into like 5 or 6 different classes now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
So
See, I don't even understand any of. I don't know. Like I don't know if 1A is the biggest for you guys or 3A.
triple A, yeah, 3A would be considered the biggest, and single A just the least amount of students. It all goes off the number of students you have in your school.
Okay. Okay.
So the competition is a lot better.
Well, they do it for football in Kentucky. They don't do it for basketball though.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a little weird.
Yeah, So it's you could play a crazy school one night and then come back 2 nights later and play the league. Awful, terrible school. And yeah, see, I wish I got to like experience another state's high school and like kind of see what that's like playing against just like a class system. But I like how it is in Kentucky because I mean here I guess you guys have like 5 or 6 teams that like, oh yeah, we won the state. Oh, we won the state too.
Yeah.
But so in Kentucky there's only one team.
That's crazy. That's
we
crazy.
won. Yeah. It is nice. It's cool.
Did you have like a big high school?
I moved around a little bit in high school for some but I went to one high school that was pretty big. I wasn't eligible though when I went to that high school because so I played varsity sports when I was freshman, sophomore, and then I guess the rule is if you transfer to another school and you had like time on a varsity stat or like any time varsity, you were ineligible that whole following year, and it just turned into like a messy thing. So I was completely ineligible my entire junior year for school.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in West Virginia now there's no penalty for going to any school and playing sports because there's this one kid I know. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's been to multiple schools for football and wrestling, and he's at now one of the like bigger schools in West Virginia that has the best football team, a very good wrestling program. So
Nice.
So
yeah,
that is nice that they added that.
Yeah, I'm not. I like giving them the option, especially in high school, because I mean it's like you're in high school. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if it's not working for whatever reason, it's kind of like who are you to take it away from somebody else?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know both of you played sports, but I was in fucking band.
Yeah, my family, we were all supposed to play an instrument, and everybody in my family, I did not, but my brother and sisters played the violin. They all played the violin.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think we had violins, and we never even had that in our band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just had like woodwinds and brass instruments, drums.
My mom forced me to take piano lessons for 4 or 5 months, and oh god, it was not the best, but I had a teacher that was really hot, so that was like
okay.
All
right.
So it was like there was a benefit to it.
He said, "Teach me how G note, baby."
Yeah, literally. I was too young to take an attempt, so I was gonna. I remember. That in the back of my head.
Yeah. When did my dad text me?
I was curious on how your AAU teams are in Kentucky.
Like what do you mean? Like circuit wise, or just like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
teams that are on the circuit?
yeah.
So there's no EYBL team in Kentucky. Then the story between that is that we had one, and this was before I think I was in 8th grade, but they were called the Hoopsters or the Travelers, called the Travelers, and they ended up like maybe in 4 years they probably won a total of 8 9 games,
Oh,
and then they I guess Nike just canked them and picked them up and moved them locations, but. There's a there's a really good Adidas program down there with the Magic. Very reputable program down there, but no, it was good. It was good. I thought AAU down there was good. There's some quality players who come out of Kentucky that go on somewhere. So
I
yeah,
have I have a pretty embarrassing story. So my 8th grade year, we built up this team of misfits, and we went around just playing basketball just because we enjoyed it. And we played. 3 of my buddies were on the team that we were playing,
right.
and they were like a legit AAU team. So we played them. Score wasn't very good. It was a pretty rough game.
Yeah.
It was 99-29.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, sick. It was sick. It was a good game. It was awful. So
I don't remember that.
oh, I do. I remember it clearly. Yeah.
Luke was a tennis state champion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dabble in tennis, I guess.
Yeah.
We have at my house in Kentucky. We have a like full court basketball court, but they put it into a tennis court. My dad plays like my sister all the time. I'm not good at tennis, so you'd probably kill me in tennis, but you can backhand it. You can backhand it, do all that.
Oh yeah, my serve is where what I was good at. My serve was I had I'm like a bigger dude, so I can put some heat on the ball. So
Some drill it.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I think Brooke still wants to face you in tennis too.
She don't want to. She don't want to.
Doesn't want smoke.
Don't want the tennis smoke. Yeah, I probably only played tennis once in my life, I'd say.
No, it's a lot harder than people think.
Yeah.
Hard. No, it is hard.
It's like a band too, like for me. The drumming part wasn't hard, but carrying that stupid freaking drum on my back, 60 pounds everywhere you go, and you gotta stay on like your tippy toes in certain directions. I think it's killed my back today, bro. It's just killed me. That's why I like to stay behind the kit. It's just a lot easier. I don't have to like put anything on my back.
Do you sweat a lot?
Depending how hard I play, yeah. Up on stage, it sucks because there's so many lights on you, and it makes it worse. You probably do the same thing, like the lights and stuff in a basketball court. I can imagine probably the same thing makes you 20 times hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually that was the craziest thing about playing here. I think was traveling to all these places is like the lighting and all these like every place has its own lighting and the light everywhere is so different. It's like it's something that people don't think about, but it is like a thing.
Just like the lighting in some of the places.
Yeah.
Dude,
super bright. Other places are like kind of dim, and it's not a thing.
Speaking of that, like traveling different places, what's the worst locker rooms that you guys had? I've seen like some places have like crazy locker rooms, and then some have like crappy ones, don't they?
Like away locker rooms.
Yeah.
Anybody had a super nice away locker room? I think probably the worst away locker room we had when we went to here was probably TCU's. To be honest,
Really?
It's TCU's was very very tiny. It's kind of like it's a really weird shape too. So you got like, I mean, obviously, like, you're in a locker room and you got footers, you got people that are like everybody's tall, so there's not a lot of space. So like the smaller guys like get like the worst spots, like the corner spots, and it's like I'm in between looking. Liquid Hugs is talking to us. It's yeah,
Who had
probably,
the TCU?
yeah. I would say so. Yeah.
Who had the best? Ours is pretty cool. Like when we walked through it for graduation.
Yeah. Who had the best? I don't know. Well, we played at Madison Square Garden, and we played at
Ooh.
I don't know what they call Cleveland's, but we played another interception just now. But they play at probably the Garden, but that's not a college. So I don't know as far as college. Nothing was like kind of like wow, like mind blowing, you know.
Nothing was like crazy. I
No,
think I seen on like
college.
I seen on like a Joe Rogan podcast. I think somebody was talking about locker rooms, and one of the NFL teams has like they have like vents to suck all the sweat, like the sweaty air out, and like they have like something in the lockers like wash your clothes and stuff, and like you can stay the night there. They get like each person gets in an individual room. I don't know where it's at, but I've seen a clip about it.
That is crazy. I guess it was the year when I was done playing, but they started to do a shoe cleaner here. So after every practice, you would walk out, you would throw your shoes, because I mean you're practicing for 3-4 hours of practice.
Yeah.
So you're just drenched, and you would put your shoes in this cleaner. Like you just put your shoes kind of on this rack, and they would clean it overnight. They would like dry your insides of your shoe out. It's like a really cool, interesting thing, but it's crazy how like all this stuff is evolving and there's all this stuff coming out.
It's got some crazy technology for it just to handle sweat and BL.
Oh, well, for every practice they would have we would have trackers on us. Like we would wear one on our arm and then one in our shorts, and they would like track your movement, track how like your outputs, like energy wise, vertical wise, like how many miles you ran, just like it would stat track all that stuff. And I think the craziest thing ever was when I realized how, because you have to always weigh yourself before and after practice. Like you go, depending on the practice, there's practices where people lose like 7-8 pounds of practice. When you get off the scale, you wear yourself out. So the rest of the night, you're chugging food. And actually, the first week I got to school here in that summer with Deuce, it was like, because we're trying to put on weight. We are eating more than we've ever ate. I remember sitting in this lounge and like eating food, and it's like 7 p.m. and I can't even eat anymore. And I'm supposed to eat, like this, and it was so bloated. It was crazy. Crazy.
I bet that's
fighters do that too. Like I'm not a big I don't watch a lot of fights, but I know it's like nuts how some of these UFC guys like how strict they take like weighing in and stuff. And
100%.
It's nuts.
Yeah,
they'll be like, it's like drag them out of the sauna where they're just like, I can't do it anymore. And like, bro, you got to lose 0.5 more pounds. And he's like, I can't do it. And they're like, you're going in. You're going in there. What are you saying, Luke? I'm sorry.
They'll be like 20 pounds. They'll be walking around 20 pounds heavier than what they actually are on fight night. So they got to lose that 20 pounds, and they're already shredded. So it's like, it's insane. I've seen people have to cut their hair just to get that like 0.5 off just to be able to make weight. It's insane.
It's crazy. It seemed like a Joe Rogan clip where the guy was talking about putting freaking like fillers in their teeth. I don't know. It was goofy as hell. To like up their weight.
My mom loves Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan's cool. Dude, speaking of your mom, I know you were talking about, so she's going national now for Fox?
Yeah, she will. Yeah, next year.
Next year?
Yeah. Yep. I don't know like how much I can go into detail on it, but
no, you're good.
Her 30th is coming up, and I think just gonna kind of end it where she's at right now. But I mean, she's been at Cincinnati forever. I think it's so crazy that I haven't even been alive for 30 years, and she's been doing something for 30 years, and
Yeah.
nuts to me. Nuts.
Dude, what's it like growing up? Like, so your mom does news and stuff. So what's that like growing up with that?
There's a lot of pros, there's a lot of cons to it, but I mean, I think it like really hit me, I guess, when I was younger, and like she gets off, so she does the late night, so I mean, she's getting home around like 11:45 on a good night, so like every night, and she'd be like, oh, you want to come up and like you want to go to Kroger with me, and like let's just go get a couple groceries. So yeah, whatever. So go there. It's like 12:30 at this point in the morning, so like nobody's out. Walk in, left, and oh, Trisha, can I get a photo? Actually went way back. I was not allowed to play those when video games, how they're rated M. You know, you couldn't remember when you guys couldn't get the games. You had to have your parents get them.
Or sneak them.
Literally, I went and we would pre-order, like I got Gears of War 1 year, I got Gears of War 3, I got Black Ops 2, but I had Black Ops and I got the whole I got like the bundle with like the little RCXD that came with it. So I got like the steel case, and my mom went and picked me up. Oh, it was the only thing I was so excited. Picked me up, went down there. Obviously I couldn't go stand in line, so I'm like 13 years old at the time, however old I was.
Yeah.
And she's in the line, and it's all Bengals players, and it's all Bengals and Reds players in the line at GameStop waiting for it, and they're all like talking to my mom, getting photos with my mom. It was hilarious. I got so funny, so funny.
Just to get Black Ops.
Just to get Black Ops. Yep, and it was so cool. But I mean, then there's also the negatives where people just don't agree with it. It's like this, that, and they go and they make a big deal out of it, and it's odd. There's something that happened with do you guys know who Rachel Maddow is?
I don't think so.
Oh, this is a prime time story.
We're both on laptops though, so we'll look them up. You said Rachel Maddow?
It's a girl. So she's the anchor for MSNBC.
Oh yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah, so I don't know what it was. She said something about my mom's station or my mom, and my mom went and tweeted, I think, like, oh, she looked like an angry little man tonight. Blew up. Oh my gosh, it was such a big deal. Suspended from work. We had to disconnect our phone, like our landline. We had like 2 cop cars for security for 2 weeks outside.
Wow.
She has a bunch of restraining orders. People are weird, bro. There's some weird people out there. They say some like really like weird things, kind of where like, oh, I don't know where you're thinking about this. Like, but
people get too deep in politics.
They do.
Way too deep.
They really do. They take.
It's a serious topic, and I get that, but if people get like murderous.
Israel.
What is it?
Israel right now.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday where they're getting attacked by just a terrorist organization, aren't they?
Yeah, I saw that video of, I guess people were at a party. I saw this today, and they were just, all these people were partying when it first started, and somebody took a video of all the guys like jumping out of the planes, like parachuting down, like right before they actually attacked them, and it's crazy.
Hi, Brooke. You scared the hell out of me. I'm on a podcast.
Are you doing it right now?
Yeah, we're doing it right now.
Hello.
They said hello.
Who's they?
Spencer and Luke.
Oh, hi.
Is my cat okay? What's up?
Your cat.
What about him?
I think he wants you.
Oh, yeah. Then here, I'll take him. Sorry. Come here, Shadow. Thank you. He doesn't leave my side. Hi, buddies. But sorry, I didn't.
No, you're good.
Didn't expect that to happen. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, dude. So I didn't read much about the attack, but I know they're getting attacked by like a terrorist organization.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know the whole background. I know
people hate him. What is it?
I do know though that like 2 weeks ago we gave Iran $6 billion, and like I guess we owed them for I don't even know for what, but the Biden administration approved $6 billion. Like supposedly some of that was supplied to hummus or humus, however you say that.
Hamas.
Yeah, that's attacking them right now. And
Oh,
yeah, 2 weeks ago. So
Well, that's great news.
that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
People hate America, but at least I can go to sleep knowing that something like that is very hard to happen here. That people aren't just going to parachute in. I mean, it's definitely possible, but we're in such a spot and we have such good security that would be good.
Yeah.
I mean, you
People
seen Red
can-
Dawn, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh,
possible, but
I mean,
I'm sure we're prepared and protected from that now.
we
Yeah, they talked about that. I actually watched a video on like why it's so hard to invade because you have such like different like geography throughout, and then like it's kind of like the deeper you go into the United States, like the more like guns there are gonna be everywhere, and
don't go south.
yeah,
South or east, right? South or east. I'm not going nowhere. How about that? I'm not going nowhere, bro.
literally, me either.
I like to stay on the east side of the country. Even
I-
that's bad, though. You go out west, they got no water and more likely to be attacked because there's such a big population and have all the resources. But over here, we got Washington, D.C. only, 5-6 hours away.
Not what DC. My sister goes to school in George Washington. It's maybe 3:15, 3:30.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, like it's not far away. Like if DC got hit by a nuke, me and you were screwed.
That drive there is beautiful.
To DC.
From here, from Morgantown to DC is beautiful. Yeah, it's like a bunch of mountains and it's very, very like majestic driving.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's full of mountains and stuff. Me and my parents and my brother went on vacation out that way, out towards Berkeley Springs, which is that direction.
Nice.
So that was pretty good. That was this year in June. That was pretty good.
Yeah, we went. I went with a couple of my buddies to Australia in the summer.
Dude, how was that?
It was close to 3 weeks. Oh, it was a blast. It definitely at this point in my life, without a doubt, the best trip I've ever taken.
Australia?
Wow.
Right now, yes. And then again, I'm going with like 3 other guys that like I love. So it's like it's funny and it's fun, and every night you're going out and just every night is drinking and trying like all these new things, like seeing all these new things. And it's crazy how like peaceful it is.
In Australia?
It is weird over there though because they are not nightlife people in Australia. at all.
Really?
Oh, really?
It is not a nightlife place. They are. I guess when we were over there, one of my buddies, his dad does stocks and he's like getting degrees in that right now back at UC, and he was explaining that because Saturday there was like seemed to be like more people out than like any other night the rest of the week, but it was still not a lot of people. And I guess the time difference over there is so insane. I don't even remember what it was. It might have been like a 14-hour time difference. And I guess like basically Friday, like these people, because we were ahead. Oh, yeah, we were ahead over there. So it's like Saturday morning at like 8 or 9 is when the stock market over here is closing. So like those people don't really go out over there because they're probably trading stocks and because they base their economy a lot off of ours. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, because I remember like seeing some of your stories and I'd like reply to them and you wouldn't reply till like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I was like, oh, he's on a different time zone. Because you'd just be getting up and it'd be like 3 or 4 here.
It was nuts, dude. These people were Snapchatting me, and like my buddies are getting in their car like 6:30, driving to work or driving to school, or driving to practice at like 6 a.m. And I am just starting like to drink, like like thinking in my head like, wow, this is like actually insane. Like that flight was the day we left because we had a couple extra layovers on the way back, and I turned into like a 25, 26-hour flight home, and it was nuts, dude. We were going through these places. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and I refused to use the bathroom on an airplane, and it was nuts. It was nuts. It was It was awesome though. If you've never been to Australia, that is a bookmark. You guys have to go there.
I think Brooke's been over there. If I'm not mistaken, I think she has been over there. But
Awesome.
I'm too scared to get on a freaking plane.
I don't like planes either. We were in LA for a day before we went out there, and it's the biggest plane. I guess it was a 740 that we were on, or it might have been a 777.
Big plane.
Yeah, big plane. And I've never been on something this big. And I remember we're kind of sitting there, and because they have extra security like before you even board the plane, because like you're traveling so far. And I was like a little bit drunk sitting there, so I'm thinking like I'll get on the airplane and like just go to sleep. No worries in my in the head at all. And then Deuce says like I'm starting to get kind of scared, like and then everything, it was like, oh my god, dude, like I'm freaking out right now. Like I'm getting on the plane. I'm looking at everybody getting on the plane, thinking like, all right, if there's somebody that's gonna try to take over the plane, like who's gonna try to like take it back? Like I was analyzing everything. Like, there's actually a story too that morning, because we were out in LA the night before. We were out till like 5:30 in the morning. We get back, and we thought we had everything taken care of, but since we had a layover in New Zealand. So we flew to New Zealand, and then we went to Australia. We went to Adelaide, and the morning like of our flight, it's super early. Everybody is still like nobody's awake, and Deuce comes out like, "Oh, you all have to apply to get your like EPA through to get into New Zealand, to be allowed to be like let in the country in New Zealand, even though it's just a layover. Like you have to like make sure you're like okay." So we send all of our photos in. So there's 4 of us. 2 of us processed right away, and then me and my other buddy, we were not cleared. So all day is thinking like, oh, like we get on the plane in 12 hours and we can't even like, we're not gonna even like be allowed to get on the plane. We're not even gonna be allowed to board. And it turned into this whole thing. And finally, I called somebody because his girlfriend is from over in that area, and she has friends over there. And so I called one of the friends who knows stuff, who has like a family who's high up in the security over there, like government wise. And they went through and they looked at my thing, and my picture was absolutely awful that I sent because I'm sitting on the toilet, like trying to do all this done. And in the morning, I am still blasted from the night before. And I gotta get this picture. I looked insane when I sent the photo in. And that's why they said that they didn't clear, because they said the lighting was bad. And oof.
That's kind of funny.
It was the most
freaking
blessed
out
feeling ever, though, sitting in the airport drinking, and then everything got cleared. Everything was fine. Like nobody cared anymore. It was such a relief.
You're like, let's go. So I'm too scared of the height factor. It's not the plane. It's the height. It's the height that kills me, bro.
Dude, terrified. I hate roller coasters.
It's so high up there, bro. I don't know. See, that's the thing. Roller coasters don't really bother me because I guess I'm still attached to the ground in some sort of way. In a plane, I'm not attached to the ground anymore. It's just you're up there, and you're up there. And obviously, planes are made to be safe and all that fun stuff, but it's still like I don't know. I've never been in one, so I guess I can't say.
No, I was not a big. I think I finally got over playing basketball here, having to fly over and over and over, like decent flights, like decent long time flights, and that finally got it over. But I have really bad allergies, so my ears, like on the way down, just absolutely destroyed my ears and
popping
all the time. Yeah.
And like too, if you're going overseas, that's another factor.
Yeah.
If you happen to crash into the ocean,
the time zone over there too was. I remember getting back, and I could not go to sleep until like 4 or 5 in the morning for the first like week and a half we got back into America, and it was nuts.
I'd be scared as hell.
Those were not good days.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun.
But everything's cheaper over there too, so spent a lot of money on like clothes. I'm not a big like I love clothes, but you're not gonna ever find me at a mall here like on
In
a
Morgantown.
yeah.
Yeah, very rarely. I have to be like looking for something specific that just happens to be in the mall.
I like shopping when like I'm traveling somewhere. If I'm in like a different city and like stay in a hotel, have like a couple hours to burn, then I'll do it. But I
Yeah,
don't.
understandable.
But it
There's
was
no,
so. Well, I guess they do tax returns in Australia too. So because they want Americans to keep coming over there because our money is worth more than theirs. I guess I think for every dollar over here, it's 67 cents over there.
oh,
So
okay.
so there's like a big difference. But every time you spend over $300 on anything, you get 10% of whatever that is back for every like 300 or over purchase. And we ended up getting like all of us ended up getting like $1,000 back in money. So it was nice. It was nice. I guess that they do that. They're very smart with that though, because I mean, like you're not if you live in Australia, not New Zealand, you wouldn't get it. But only if you're
Oh, you
American.
don't get only if you're American. I never even thought about that, getting a tax return in a different country
Yep.
because you are spending their taxes. I mean, you are
Yep.
paying their taxes. That's kind of a
I
new.
think, I think that's why. I don't know. I think that's why it's so popular over there. The food over there, their breakfast food over there was phenomenal.
In Australia.
So nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
So-
see any like big like spiders or snakes or anything crazy?
No, I was terrified. I was thinking that I'm in the shower. I'm gonna look up. There's gonna be a massive spider. No, I guess it's more when you get to the outback, like the outback area.
Okay.
That's like more
The outback.
of Australia. Yeah.
Dude, I heard they have like a huge toad problem over there, don't they? Like people just have like frogs in their backyard. They're like so invasive. There's a certain type of frog over there.
Dude, they have so many crazy like the fact I saw all these kangaroos. Oh
Kangaroos.
yeah, they have a lot of kangaroos.
It's like that guy that popped that kangaroo in the face
Yeah.
in New Zealand. Just
They're wrong. Those things are wrong. They're
Dude.
if they stand up like make flex, bro, they're big.
They will kill you. They can
They
kill
will.
you. They'll strangle you to death, bro.
Nah, man, I could take one.
You take a kangaroo.
Nuts.
Dude, I was watching a TikTok earlier about giant anteaters too, or like in like the Amazon. Apparently, there's giant anteaters, and they'll mess you up, bro. They'll like face a jaguar, and they'll just stand up on their 2 feet, and like they got big razor claws like this long, and they'll just whack a jaguar in the face, and they'll go away. Something like that.
They have what is it? It's called a Tasmanian devil over there,
Mhm.
and I guess they're going extinct.
Oh, really?
I didn't know this until we were over there, but they had some crazy animals.
They got some of them. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't like a lot of prisoners get sent to Australia, like from our country?
I don't know. So
Something like that.
the background, no. So yeah, so it was like Australia was like when it was colonized, it was a bunch of like Britain was sending over all of their prisoners. So
That's what it is.
yeah, that's how it like became a thing. Which
Because it's like in the middle of nowhere, so they have nowhere to go. That's why
Yeah.
we put them over there. It's like, all right, there you go. This is your part of the world. You can just kill each other over here.
yeah, it's nuts. That's how it came to be, though. That's I guess that's how Australia came.
Isn't that kind of crazy? Because it could have went the opposite direction. Imagine a country full of prisoners and they just gang up and they're like, all right, we're going to take over the rest of the fucking world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
We're just going to take over the rest of the world.
turn into the Taliban.
It's kind of a terrible idea if you think about it, but it went the other way.
It's nuts. It is. Yeah. It actually, I've never even thought about it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, let's put an unsanctioned prisoners on the island.
Yeah. Could have a massive revolt.
Yeah, this massive revolt on the rest of the world.
That would be.
Well, dude, me and Luke usually do this segment. It's called Higher or Lower. If you want to do it with us.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, so we've been trying to think of other like segments. So we got this one currently, which we think is kind of a cool one. We're gonna introduce like a food segment at some point. I don't know. Me and him's gonna eat some food, have our guests. I don't know. We're gonna find like some food we all buy before the podcast, and we all eat it together on the podcast. I feel like that'd be a good segment.
That'd be fun, yeah.
And then like we had another segment like honey or jam, like if something's good or bad. They make good. The segments make good clips for Instagram. I'm not gonna lie, it makes good clips.
I can see that. I can see that.
But this one's
Yeah.
this one's higher or lower. So me or Luke, I don't know who wants to do it. We're gonna read off certain people, and we're gonna give you a net worth, and you have to guess if they're higher or lower than that net worth.
Okay.
So like for example, I'll say like LeBron James, like 20 million. Obviously, LeBron James is way higher than that, but
Yeah.
you have to guess like higher or lower. So we went with mainly basketball players this time because you're a basketball player. I'm gonna let Luke do a few. We wrote them down. He's pretty good at it.
All right. We're gonna do the first one's gonna be Michael Jordan.
Are we both
One-
doing this, or is it just me?
No, it's just you.
Just you.
Oh, okay.
So Michael Jordan. Higher or lower? 1.5 billion.
Higher.
Higher? Yeah, that's right. 2 billion.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. One.
We're gonna do
He's 1 for 1.
Jerry West. We're gonna do 70 million.
Higher.
or lower? Higher?
Yeah.
No, it's actually 60 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think it'd be way higher than that, but it's not.
I was thinking just because like the logo.
That's
That's
exactly
what I
what Jimmy said.
That's what I said. I thought it'd be way higher, but it's not.
All right, this is a good one here. Bob
Yeah.
Huggins. 10 million.
higher.
Yeah, that's correct. 12 million.
Okay.
He put it close on you.
That is sus, yeah.
yeah,
I thought
yeah,
about
those-
the last couple contracts.
All right, next one is Jimmy Butler. We're gonna do 110 million.
I said higher every time, but I think it's higher. If it's not right now,
It's lower.
It's lower.
It's 80 million.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy, you got the last couple.
All right. It's Stephen, right? Stephen Curry. All right. 200 million.
Higher.
It's lower. 160 million.
Killing it. Yeah.
All right, I got one more. Pat McAfee. 15 million.
Higher.
Yeah, it's higher. It's 30 million.
The higher on everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was-
yeah.
I think it was what? 3 or 4 there.
That is crazy. I was thinking that Curry's would be higher. Especially
That's
those-
what I said too. Because 60 million is not that high for somebody that owns or is the NBA logo.
Oh yeah, West is crazy. Yeah, literally.
He's
That-
literally the logo.
And they made he got all mad about that show, about Winning Time. He didn't like how he was portrayed in that.
Oh, did they have a show on him?
Oh, with the Lakers. Yeah, the Lakers had they made a show about the Lakers, like Magic Johnson and them, and they made him kind of out to be a hothead, but
Really?
Oh,
Is he known to be a hothead?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, then, I mean, if the shoe fits, right?
yeah, it does fit, but he was not happy with it. You got to watch it. It's a good show. I'm really surprised that they just finished season 2. I think they just canceled season 3. I don't know why they. It was
Let's
good.
check it
I was
out.
confused. I think it was on
HBO Max, maybe?
Yeah, either Max or it's Apple. One of the two.
Okay.
here's a great way to defend yourself for not being a hothead. Be a hothead. Like that's
Yeah.
what it. Yeah, I'm not a hothead. Continues to be a hothead.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Well, I think go wrap it up then.
Well, shoot, dude. Thank you for coming on.
Yes.
Uh,
Thank
this has
you.
been
We
our-
do appreciate it.
This has been our longest podcast for sure.
This was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed this.
Yeah,
Let me
I
know,
hope so.
let me know. Send me over some of the clips and stuff, and I'll run it through my socials too. So we can do
Okay.
all cool
Yeah.
stuff.
I'll shoot you a text. Some of the stuff I'll probably
Perfect.
I'll probably do the Zendaya one tonight.
Perfect. Cool. Just let me know. Send it over, and I'll put it on mine.
I think I'm gonna start like it's called batching content. So like
Okay.
tomorrow I'm gonna batch all the content, which is like make all the content for this whole week. So I'm gonna sit down, edit this pod, make clips for every single day.
Okay.
And then Tuesday I'm gonna do my clips for my TikTok, like my personal TikTok. And then on Saturdays I'm gonna do my conspiracies and my drum and stuff. Just batching content. That way I don't have to be like every day, all right, I gotta think of one idea. Next day I gotta think of another idea.
Yeah.
It gets really stressful, extremely stressful.
I bet.
Yeah, it gets kind of annoying.
I would assume.
Yeah.
But yeah, sounds good, fellas. Thank you guys. So we'll talk again.
Yes, sir. I'll catch you later. I'll shoot you a text. I gotta take Dax for a walk soon, so I might see you out.
Cool. See you
All right,
guys.
man. Peace.
See you.
Gang, dude. Me and you need an outro. That was pretty good.
That was.
I haven't ended the stream yet because I feel like me and you should end it, ourselves. That was a good stream. We had 3 people watching the whole time. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know if Zach was one of them the whole time, but I have a feeling he didn't stay very long.
No, that was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun. I mean, that's pretty cool guest for only 4 or 5 podcasts in.
Yeah, we just had Spencer and Jacob so far. So.
Jacob's got a pretty good TikTok following.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was a W basketball player. Are you kidding me? That's
Spencer.
Pretty wild, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping too some other people see this clip. Maybe we'll get some more guests on. Never know. Jared, I haven't officially asked you yet, but if you see this, we'd love to have you on. It'd be a great pod. Get some other guys on here too. Might bring Sean on too. I just thought of that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
Bring Sean and Buzo on. I don't know. Something. I'll bring them both on. Simon has texted me and said I stayed.
That's funny.
I think he's our last viewer right now.
What's up, Z-Mill? What's up?
What's up, Z in the mail? We need Z-Mill on too, if he'd come on. He'd probably shoot me a text, say no.
Well, yeah, I gotta work. I gotta start getting ready in about half an hour, so I'm gonna hop off here. What'd he say?
He said, I'll tell you later. Anyways,
Okay.
all right, people, thank you for joining. It's been a pleasure. Luke, have fun at work. Stay safe. I'll catch you later.
I appreciate it. See you
Love
later.
you, brother. Peace.